Hey everybody, let's take a moment just to talk about this episode's sponsor, Current Bank. Current Bank is a mobile bank and it actually comes with a Visa debit card, has no minimum balances, no hidden fees, and no overdraft fees. And one of my favorite features when you sign up for the Black Premium card is that you actually can get paid, get this guys, up to 2 days faster. All you need to do is go to Current Bank. Their website is current.com, or even just download the app straight off of the App Store on your phone. And I will be sending $10 to the first 10 people who sign up and friend me. My Current tag is financially free. I'll see you guys all on the Current app.
Welcome to the Financially Free Journey podcast, and I am your host, Courtney Dyer. This podcast aims to dispel the seemingly complex topic of personal finances, money management, debt, credit, investing, and even retirement. And in today's episode, we are going to be talking all about the basics of credit and really understanding what your credit score is exactly. But before we get started, I want to take just a quick moment to shout out to one of my recent listeners that took the time so nicely to leave a review for our podcast. The review is from Dance Teachin' on a Budget, and it says, "I love this podcast. Courtney sets everything up in a simple, easy to understand way to start taking real control of your finances. Being someone that didn't major in accounting or finances in school, I so appreciate all of the things that she teaches me about the new ideas that I didn't really think about. I wish that I would have started this 10 years ago." And all I can say is, wow, Dance Teaching on a Budget. Thank you so much. And I am so humbled by this review. And I am motivated each and every day to continue to put content out there and to help all of you stay informed, motivated, and really empowered when it comes to your finances and to have that actionable plan to really achieve your money goals. That's the difference maker for me. I have to take this opportunity, guys, to ask all of you to take 60 seconds tops, I promise, to leave a review for the podcast. It may seem insignificant to you, but each review helps the podcast tremendously, and it helps it become more searchable online and through the various podcast apps. And it's just so motivating and inspiring to be able to have contact with you guys and to be able to hear what you would like to hear more of. So please take the time to leave a review and to really let me know what you'd like to hear more of in the future. Okay, so have you ever wondered how your credit score is calculated or just what the heck it is exactly? Well, today I'm going to be going over just that. It's going to be the basics of credit. What is your credit score? What affects it? And how you can really work on increasing your score over time. So your credit score, which is otherwise known as your FICO score, is that number that lenders use magically to help them determine if you're somebody that they are willing to lend money to. And this score is something that they use to judge your character and really the risk that they're taking by giving you money. So not only is your credit score used by these lenders to judge you, but it is also used by companies like your utility companies, your cell phone providers, even future employers. So whether you plan on taking out a loan or not, your credit score is going to affect you in one way or another. So your credit score is built on your personal credit history, and your score can range anywhere from 300 all the way up to 850. Now, your credit score is essential to your financial picture, and obviously, the higher the score, guys, the better. And according to Experian, the average score in the United States is 703 as of the second quarter of 2019. And this has dramatically increased over the past decade as people are starting to really recover from the economical challenges of the last decade in the recession. So, for example, in 2013, the average score was actually in the 600s. So we have come a long way as a country when it comes to improving our overall credit health. And do you ever wonder how your credit score stacks up to your peers? Well, let me give you a sneak peek, a quick breakdown, if you're curious and competitive, about how you're doing by your age and how you stack up to your peers. So if you are between 20 and 29 years old, the average score is 662. 30 to 39, the average score is 673. 40 to 49, the average score is 684. 50 to 59, the average score is 706. And if you are 60 or older, the average score is 749. Okay, so now that you know your competitive edge has been satisfied, you now know how you stack up against your peers, and are you wondering if your score is considered poor, good, or excellent? Well, here's a quick breakdown so I can satisfy that urge as well. Now, if you are between 300 and 579, that's considered very poor. If you are fair, you're going to be a 580 to 669. Now, good is 670 to 739, and very good is 740 to 799, and exceptional, you are creme de la creme. You are 800 to 850. Okay, so now that I've broken it down, how's your current reality? Are you excited and you just learned that you're amazing and you're doing pretty dang good? Or did you just learn that you have a little bit of work to do? Well, don't worry. We are going to go over just a few tips on how you can check and monitor your credit for free. Yes, for free. And what affects your credit score exactly for it to move up or down. Now, if you are not currently monitoring your credit, let me tell you, you need to be. Identity theft is at an all-time high in the United States, and over 33% of adults in the United States alone have reported falling victim to identity theft, which is twice the global average. So now I'm sure that you've heard of the newsworthy data breaches like big box retailers where thousands of people have had their credit card information stolen and, of course, sold on the black market. And guys, this happens all the time. And it's just one example of how identity theft can happen and your identity can be stolen, and really the impact can be absolutely devastating. Now, if that didn't scare you enough, nearly 158 million people have had their social security numbers exposed and stolen in data breaches just in 2017 alone. Sadly, those numbers continue to climb as cyber criminals continue to become more sophisticated over time, and really their tactics to steal your information. So let's talk about it. What can you do? First, you need to be monitoring your credit score, and you can do this for free through sites like Experian Boost. You can sign up for a free account and instantly have access to your credit score. And Experian will actually send you notifications when anything changes on your credit report, which makes it so easy for you. Now, I'm going to include a link to Experian Boost in the show notes so you can easily access the site and you can sign up for free.
Let's take a moment to thank this episode's sponsor, Current Bank. Current Bank is a mobile bank account that comes with a Visa debit card, has no minimum balances, get this guys, no overdraft fees, and no hidden fees. One of my favorite features is when you sign up for the Black Premium card, you can get paid up to 2 days faster. So all you need to do is to move your direct deposit to Current Bank. So for example, if you normally get paid on a Friday, that means that you're going to get your paycheck on Wednesdays. How cool is that? When you sign up for the premium account, you get cool perks like instantly removing gas station holds, sending and receiving money, or being able to get spending notifications. So go sign up for Current by going to current.com or just download the app right off of your phone. I'll be sending $10 to the first 10 people who sign up and friend me. My Current tag is financially free. See you on the Current app.
So now that you know what your credit score is, and I painted that devastating picture and how important it is to monitor your credit, let's talk about what affects the score to move up or down. Now, the elements of your credit report that shape your credit score are called credit score factors. Some of these factors that can affect your score are your total overall debt ratio, the types of accounts that you have open, how high of a balance you hold on those accounts relative to the credit that is available to you, and how long that you've had the accounts open, and of course things like the number of late payments that you have on your record. Each of us have different histories, and overall your credit score is calculated through a number of algorithms. So the action I take to improve my score may not impact your score the same way. When you sign up to monitor your credit report, you're going to have access to what elements on your credit report are affected the most for you and your individualized credit history. So it's very important to, again, sign up and monitor it and get those actionable items for your personal credit history. But let's go over some basic actions that really everyone can take to increase their credit score. First of all, it seems obvious, but I'm going to say it. Pay your bills on time. Pay off debt and keep your balance low on any revolving lines that you have open. This includes credit cards. Don't close unused credit cards. This can absolutely decrease your credit score, and it will actually stay on your credit report for 6 to 12 months. And you need to limit the amount of time that you apply for new credit. Bonus tip is, did you know that you can get credit for making utility and cell phone payments on time? Not a lot of people know this, so make sure that you listen up and take advantage. If you've been making your utility and your cell phone payments on time, you can actually use that to instantly boost and increase your credit score. You can do this through sites like Experian's new free tool that's called Experian Boost. So through this new opt-in product, consumers can allow Experian to connect their bank accounts to identify your pattern for paying your utility or your telecom payment history. And after a consumer verifies the data and confirms that they want to add it to their Experian credit profile, an update to your FICO score will be delivered in real time instantly. So how cool is that? I have to tell you personally, I went onto Experian Boost. I wanted to see if this was legitimate. I signed up. They connected over to my checking account, and I was able to instantly boost my credit score by 18 points just by allowing them to verify my utility payments. So I absolutely recommend checking that out. And guys, it's for free. I don't want you to leave these low-hanging fruit on the table when it comes to your credit score. Take the time to implement these tips and sign up to monitor your credit for free so you can start taking action today. Now, I recently had a listener write in a question, and I wanted to share it with you guys today. So his name's Jose. He's from Sacramento, California, and he wrote in and asked, how long does it take to rebuild my credit score? I messed up in the past, and I feel like I've been working hard to get a better credit score, but I'm not seeing it go up. What am I doing wrong? Well, Jose, first off, congratulations on setting the goal to increase your credit score. And it sounds like you're being pretty proactive and actively working to get yourself in a better place. And that's half the battle, guys. But now that you have this negative information on your credit report, like late payments, for example, or bankruptcy, or maybe too many inquiries, you should be paying your bills on time and you need to wait. I know that's not the answer that most people want to hear. There isn't a magic bullet. Unfortunately, there really is no quick fix when it comes to your credit, which is why it is so important to try and avoid making mistakes in the first place. But the length of time it takes to rebuild your credit history after a negative event happens really depends on the reason behind that event. Most negative changes to your credit report are due to things like delinquency or collection accounts. But the truth is, these negative events will continue to affect your credit score until they reach a certain age. So here is a time estimate to help you to determine the length of time that you're going to need to wait to see an increase. So one of the top reasons that you're going to have, a negative event is a delinquency, and those stay on your credit report for up to 7 years. And then most public record events stay on your credit report for 7 years, but some bankruptcies can last up to 10 years. And then inquiries stay on your credit report for up to 2 years. And think about this, guys. Each inquiry typically decreases your credit score by 5 points each. So make sure that you're really limiting those. I hope that this gives you some insights on the time frame to rebuilding your credit, depending on why your credit decreased in the first place. And thank you again for tuning into today's episode, guys. I would love for you to send in your questions for a chance to be featured during an upcoming episode. Send those questions to financiallyfreejourneypodcast@gmail.com, or if you're not already, go follow us on Instagram. It's @financiallyfreejourney. Twitter, it's @financiallyj, and I post daily tips and motivation to help you on your financially free journey. Until next time.
Current Bank is a new, fresh bank that puts its customers' needs first. No more worrying about minimum balances or hidden fees or those pesky overdraft fees. Current Bank is a mobile account that comes with a debit card and some amazing features like savings pods. I went in and signed up, and I created 5 different savings pods for my different saving goals, and it's a great way to organize your financial goals and dreams right through your bank account with Current Bank. So go sign up for Current by going to current.com, or just download the app right off of your phone. And I'm going to be sending $10 to the first 10 people who sign up and friend me. My Current tag is financially free. I'll see you guys all on the Current app.